Catechesis in the wide sense necessary for maturity and strength of faith. Thus, through catechesis, the gospel kerygma, the initial ardent proclamation by which a person is one day overwhelmed and brought to the decision to entrust himself to Jesus Christ by faith, is gradually deepened, developed in its implicit consequences, explained in language that includes an appeal to reason, and channeled towards Christian practice in the church and the world. All this is no less evangelical than the kerygma, in spite of what is said by certain people who consider that catechesis necessarily rationalizes, dries up, and eventually kills all that is living, spontaneous, and vibrant in the kerygma. The truths studied in catechesis are the same truths that touched the person's heart when he heard them for the first time. Far from blunting or exhausting them, the fact of knowing them better should make them even more challenging and decisive for one's life. In the understanding expounded here, catechesis keeps the entirely pastoral perspective with which the Synod viewed it. This broad meaning of catechesis in no way contradicts, but rather includes and goes beyond a narrow meaning, which was once commonly given to catechesis in didactic expositions, namely, the simple teaching of the formulas that express faith. In the final analysis, catechesis is necessary both for the maturation of the faith of Christians and for their witness in the world. It is aimed at bringing Christians to attain to the unity of the faith and the knowledge of the Son of God, to mature manhood, to the measure of the stature of the fullness of Christ. It is also aimed at making them prepared to make a defense to anyone who calls them to account for the hope that is in them.